Fierce storms and extreme floods have ravaged the Kaaba, house of God. It has submerged the city of Mecca, showing footage of pitiful states as the storm hit. Muslims are forced to seek shelter with their homes flooded and vehicles floating around like debris. The disaster at the holiest site of the Muslims have left many wondering about the nature of it. Is it truly just a natural disaster, or is it a sign of the end of time? And was it a coincidence that this unfortunate event took place at the holiest site of the Muslims? Find out as we look at the facts and words of the holy text. August 2023. As pilgrims gathered and walked around the Kaaba in a ritual, the famous Fairmont Makkah Clock Royal Tower Hotel was struck by a lightning bolt, upon which the night sky was illuminated as bright as daytime for a split second. A gale force exceeding 80 kilometers per hour, which is about 50 miles, was brought along by this awe-striking incident. A crazy amount of rain followed, which created a massive flood within a few hours. Residents reported it was natural for August to bring along storms. However, it was reported to be the worst they had ever seen their whole lives. The footage showed a chaotic scene as people scrambled around the Grand Mosque, pulling each other, in an attempt to fight the strong gust of wind. The storm reached an overwhelming density, creating hazards and threatening pedestrians, affecting the daily life of people in the South Arabian city. Properties were damaged, cars were flipped, and signboards fell along with the storm. The chaos was further enhanced with objects flying around with the hurricane. People huddled together to pray to God so that He may protect them from this unprecedented disaster. In addition to the strong winds, the storm carried heavy rainfall, which led to severe floods in various areas of the city. The succeeding flash floods carried away cars as if they were debris and created a junkyard of vehicles later on when it subsided. With each lightning and thunder the storm brought, the deafening roar seemed to have a resounding effect of the end of time. With people praying around the Kaaba, the thunder and lightning seem to be a heavenly message upon its people. Every time a natural disaster occurs, there has always been a thought at the back of mankind. Is it the doing of God? Has Judgment Day come? It is no wonder man thinks that way, given that religious texts of different kinds have always been plagued with natural disasters as an instrument to cleanse the world of mankind. Noah's flood, the story of Prophet Nuh, or the story of Manu in Hindu myth. All of these have been associated with natural calamities and the Almighty. In this case, the tragedy happened at Mecca, the holy city that housed the Kaaba. The Kaaba is a significant site of great importance in Islam. It is the house of God. It is the first house of worship for mankind. The Kaaba was built by Ibrahim and Ismail by the instructions of God. The importance of the Kaaba is proven by the fact that it is known as the qibla. Muslims pay 5 times a day towards the direction of the Kaaba. Safe to say it is the center of Islam. Now, what's interesting is that in Islamic eschatology, or the study of future events that would happen in the end times, it is prophesied that the Judgment Day would be preceded by apocalyptic signs of its arrival. This is based on the Quran and Sunnah. The world would be at its peak of immorality, with prevalence of alcohols, satanic music, murder, lying and cheating, disobedience of wives, and disinterest and ignorance of religion. Unnatural phenomena such as this incident would come forth. Rise of wars, anarchy, death, excessive lightning and rainfall would mark the nearing of the end time. In some sense, it seemed to be not a coincidence that such events happened at the Kaaba. The final event that will mark the Judgment Day is with the destruction of the Kaaba. It is mentioned in the hadiths that a person shall come forth and cause the destruction of the Kaaba to steal the Kaaba's cover and treasure. Once all of these events are completed, it shall bring about the destruction of the universe, and mankind will be resurrected to hold accountable for all his sins. Do you think the tragedy of Mecca is one of the signs of the end times, or is it just another whim of nature? Comment down below your thoughts. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. See you in the next video.